1. Running long distances. Not fast, not impressive, just steady. And somewhere in that steady, you hit a moment where nothing feels good anymore. No motivation, no energy, no reason to continue. And you keep going anyway. That's where it starts. Not endurance in the body, endurance in the mind. 2. Cold exposure. The shock hits instantly. Your breath breaks, your body resists. Everything in you says, step out. You don't. And after a few seconds, nothing happens. You're still there, still Fina. And something clicks. This feeling wasn't danger, just discomfort. And now your mind knows the difference.
3. Public speaking. Your voice shakes, your chest tightens. People are looking, and still, you speak. Not perfectly, not confidently, but you don't hide. And fear has a weakness. The more it is seen, the less it controls you. Most people think confidence comes first. That one day you wake up different, clear, ready, certain. That's not how it happens. It happens when small actions start changing how you see yourself. Not all at once, but enough that you can't ignore it anymore. 4. Early morning solitude. No phone, no noise, just a quiet moment before the world gets loud. At first, it feels empty. Then you notice something. Your thoughts are slower, less crowded, less reactive. And for the first time, the day doesn't start with pressure. It starts with you. 5. Strength training. People see the body. That's the least important part. What actually changes is belief. You lift something heavy, struggle with it, come back again, and again, and again, and eventually, it moves. That repetition leaves a mark. Effort works. And once that belief settles in, you carry yourself differently. 6. Learning an instrument. Slow progress, wrong notes, repetition, no shortcuts. And most people quit here. But if you stay, you start noticing something strange. You're calmer, more patient, more controlled, because you've been practicing staying when it's not rewarding. 7. Journaling. Your mind feels loud. Too many thoughts, too many loops. So you put them down, one by one, messy, unfiltered, and something changes. What felt overwhelming now looks smaller, clearer. You're not trapped in your head anymore. You're looking at it. 8. Combat sports. You get hit, you miss, you lose. There's no hiding in that. And at first, it shakes you. But then, you adjust, you breathe, you stay. And slowly, panic turns into control. Ego turns into awareness, and confidence becomes quiet. 9. Reading. Not to feel motivated, to understand. You see how people thought, and your problems, they don't disappear, but they stop feeling so heavy. 10. Walking alone. No music, no distraction, just silence. At first, your mind fights it, wants noise, wants escape. But if you stay, it settles. And that silence turns into clarity. 11. Money awareness. Small numbers, simple tracking, nothing impressive. But something shifts. You start noticing patterns, habits, choices, and slowly, uncertainty becomes control, and control feels like freedom. 12. Helping quietly. No credit, no post, no one sees it, and that's the point. Because now, the action stands on its own, and so do you. 13. Creating. Photos, videos, anything. You stop consuming for a moment and start observing. Light, details, timing, and the world changes because you're finally seeing it. 14. Precision training. Archery, fencing, any practice where one small mistake shows instantly. No rushing, no hiding. You learn this fast. Accuracy demands patience, and patience is controlled power. 15. Survival skills. Fire, direction, awareness. At first, it feels unnecessary. You live in comfort. Systems work. Everything is available. until you realize something. None of it is guaranteed. Electricity, navigation, convenience, all of it can disappear. And when you train these skills, something shifts. You stop assuming life will support you, and you start preparing to support yourself. That changes how you move, how you think, how you react under pressure. Because a person who can function without comfort is not easily shaken when comfort is taken away. 16. Boredom. No phone, no noise, no stimulation, just stillness. Most people can't sit here, not even for a few minutes. The mind starts reaching for anything: scroll, music, distraction, anything to escape it. But if you stay, something uncomfortable happens first. You meet your own mind, restless, scattered, impatient, and most people leave right here. You don't, you stay, and slowly, it begins to settle. Your focus stretches, your thoughts slow down. You're no longer reacting to every impulse, and that's when it changes. Boredom stops being something you run from and becomes something that rebuilds you, because a mind that can sit still can also stay locked in when it matters most. 17. Writing. Not for anyone else, just truth. No filters, no performance. And slowly, the gap closes between who you are and who you pretend to be. None of this feels powerful, not in the moment. It feels small, quiet, almost nothing. But if you stay with it, if you repeat it long enough, something changes. You don't look different overnight. You don't feel unstoppable. You just become harder to break. If this stayed with you, don't ignore that feeling. It's not motivation, it's recognition. You saw something in yourself here. Now act on it. Pick one habit, start small, and don't stop when it gets uncomfortable. That's where it begins. Subscribe and stay with this.